Hello everybody. So today I'm gonna talk about why I'm gonna invest $1,500 into Smile Direct Club on Monday. Okay, as you know, I got many other small investments like Safe Technology, Catapult, and Live X Live. I still hold those shares. I still haven't sold. Okay, for Smile Direct Club, as you know, they IPO around 19 at $20, and right now it's at $3.66. So the stock price have already dropped 82%. And my goal of this investment for the next couple months is that my hope is that it will drop another 50% from here. So from 366, when I buy in on Monday, hopefully it will drop to like $1.70, another or $1.60, another 50% drop. When it drops another 50%, you can hold me to it. I will put in another $1,500 buying this stock. Okay. As long as like there's one condition, as long as my thesis haven't changed, my fundamental haven't changed. I will explain it later on in the video. Like right now it's just $1,500 investment, and later on if it drops 50%, I'll put in another. So maybe I can invest 3,000. Okay, so as you know that I'm a growth investor. I usually don't like to invest on stocks. The revenue does not grow, but this company is more like a value play. So I have made many value plays in the past, like for example, Casper. I think it's a value play that got acquired for 90% premium. Fossil that went out like 200%. The revenue is not growing. I think just undervalued. And and Zedge went out 200%, and Macy's went up like 400%. Like all those are value plays when the revenue is not growing, but I think is the company is too cheap. Okay, it's like buying the iPhone 13 for like $25 when you know it's worth like $800 or $1,000. So you are that's a value play for me. So I think it's kind of it's a very cheap stock. That's my way of thinking. So let's talk about the company right now, and what's their Smart Direct Cloud? What's their main competitor? The main competitor is Invisalign. Okay, is the clear aligners that you can put in your mouth. And it's they're like Smart SDC, Smart Direct Cloud, and Invisalign are basically making the same thing, but SDC have their own pattern and Invisalign have their own pattern. But the business model is very different. Okay, when I think when Invisalign, um, I really think that the 3D printed aligners would disrupt the orthodontist industry. Okay, like currently, when you get like to straighten your teeth, you are still getting like brackets. Those are the most painful thing you will ever experience because I did not know about Smart Direct Club like 5 years ago, and I got like brackets. It's very painful, okay, and it's very expensive. And the result it will be like Smart Direct Club's treatment result will be about the same as or better than about the same than the wire brackets that you are getting. Okay, in my opinion. Okay, I'm not a financial advisor, and please do your own research. So please don't copy my trade. And they like in Invisalign, okay, in brackets, those cost braces. Those cost $5,000 to $8,000. Okay, but if you use SDC, that will cost like $1,900. That just completely disrupt the market because it make it more affordable for everybody to have a beautiful straight teeth and smile. No, like when I got braces, it cost me $5,000. If I like known today, I will get the Smile Direct Club. It's a lot more easier, a lot less painful, and it's easier to brush your teeth, easier to keep up. The only reason that you will get the wire braces is when you have a very, very, very complicated case that will only require braces. Okay, then other than that, like more than 90% of the cases can use Smile Direct Club product aligners that you can put on your teeth. All right, and so how is it? How does Smile Direct Club sell is cheaper than Invisalign? Okay, when the Invisalign founder created Invisalign, the product is disrupting the braces market. But what he did wrong was he partnered up with the orthodontist, like when they make the braces, Invisalign for 1,800, they just sell it to the orthodontist for 1,800, and the orthodontist sell it to you for $5,000. Okay, that's not a very good business model for the consumer. It's good business. It's very good business. Very good business model for the orthodontist, not the consumer. Okay, the Smile Direct Club's business model is very good for the consumer because you are going directly to the consumer. Okay, now Invisalign have a disruptive product on hand, but they did not monetize it well. Okay, it's a disruptive product against the braces industry or the orthodontist industry. Okay, but the founder or the CEO or something did not monetize it well. They are partnering out with they are partnering out with the orthodontist, and the price still keep the same. It'll be dropping at least 50%. Okay, it's disruptive product, but Smile Direct Club come in and did the right thing, lower the cost with disruptive 3D printing technology. The aligners are 3D printed, so that's why it's a lot more cheaper, less labor intensive product will achieve better results. It's better than like aligners are easier, better, and more comfortable than braces. Okay, so I don't get why like people are still getting braces. I think everybody should get aligners because it's a better product. Okay, and more comfortable and easier to use. Okay, and I think the reason why Smile Direct Club is getting a lot of lawsuits is because they are disrupting the market, and what they've done is scared that they're gonna take their market share. Okay, and from them, like each year the market for braces, like aligners, together in the U.S. is $12 billion market. It's pretty big, and Smile Direct Club only have like they do around $700 million revenue per year. So they are only taking like 0.5% market share. or no, like 5% market share, around 5%. 10% is now 1 billion, 1.2 billion. So about 5%. So they got still got a lot of room to grow. Okay. And also the valuation is kind of like very crazy. Okay. Invest9 Technology, as you know, they did around like $4 or $5 billion revenue per year, and the sales multiple is 10 times. Okay, so the valuation for Invest9 is 50 billion, and the valuation for Smart Direct Club is 1.4 billion, and they did about 700 million. So if you have the same sales multiple, Smart Direct Club should be worth about 7 billion. So the valuation is like completely different. Okay, so that's cheap. Like their Smart Direct Club is only getting 2 times sales multiple. Why the market value it like that? I don't know. Okay, another reason I like this business so much is because um, they're they're doing around 80%, 70% gross margin. 70%. Hold on, my mom just messaged me. I need to reply. Hold on. Just give me 1 minute, and my mom want me to take out the Coke, that Sprite. I think my brother got it, so it's okay. I already did it. Okay, never mind. Okay, what was I talking about? Oh yes, the gross margin. Their margin is more profitable than software companies. Usually, software company only makes 60% gross margin, and this company makes 70%, and their long-term goal is 85%. Wow, that is just blowing my mind how profitable it is when they're selling it like for 60% cheaper. They can even sell it for like $800. They will still make a huge amount of profit. Okay, that's why I like this company a lot, because the gross margin is just amazing gross margin. And like and then I gonna next point I'm gonna talk about the competition. Okay, who is the main competition is Invisalign, but they are still doing the old business model. Not great for the consumer, great for orthodontists. When they sell it to it's bad. Okay, then the next one and 9 is Byte, BYTE, and they just got acquired for $1 billion, and their annual revenue is almost 100 million. Okay, and they got acquired for 10 times sales multiple. Okay, even they are doing exactly the same thing. Why would that other company pay $1 billion to acquire that company that have almost $100 million run rate? But Smart Direct Club is valuing have a 2 times sales multiple. I don't know why it's so cheap. Okay, so but is the company is a DTC, direct to consumer brand catching up to Smart Direct Club? No, because Byte uh, BYTE product is not like disrupting Smart Direct Club, because Smart Direct Club have more competitive mode, in my opinion, versus Byte. For one, Byte's revenue per year is only 100 million, and small direct clubs per year revenue like from is around 150 200 million. So they can do around like 1.5 month of revenue, and compared to like 1.5 month is as much as revenue as 1 year revenue for Byte. Okay, and their competitive modes are some of like for example like uh, 3D manufacturing. Okay, they have a lot of data, so they can manufacture better. And also, Smile Pay is their in-house financing product. So when you cannot afford to to pay like for the $1,900 treatment, you can finance within in-house financing. So that's like the other competitor are not doing. So that's and I don't like. In my opinion, there's no competition right now. No competition. Nobody is catching up to small Julia Cloud. Okay, it's not like the mattress industry. Like Casper is getting like destroyed with like there's like 160 competition coming in trying to take Casper market share. Like mattress industry is easy, a lot more easy. Just call out the manufacturer and slap on a logo, and you got a brand, and you can attack. But since um, smart direct club is dental industry, it's gonna be 100 times harder because you cannot call up the manufacturer and tell them to manufacture aligners for you. You have to get your own license and everything. It's gonna be extremely hard. And I only found Byte BYTE. That's the only competition I found, and they are like almost 6-7 times smaller than Smile Julia Club. Okay, this is like leap and Smile Julia Club is like leap and bounce ahead of them. It's like 5 years ahead of Byte. Okay, so there's no worry for the competition. And what other things I want to talk about? And I also like, and then what's the growth story on Smile Jura Club? I think the US market is kind of like, they still have a lot of room to grow. With their target market is like around $60,000 per family, okay, revenue income. So that means like the couple, like the husband and wife makes around $30,000 a year. So that's low in their currently Smart Direct Cloud is targeting lower income family, and like they can move up the excuse me they can move up the customer chain to target like 120,000, 200,000 per family income or 300,000. Okay, right now they just targeting the lower income workers like customer representative workers that work at grocery stores or like office jobs. Those are lower end uh, income they are targeting. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's really like I think it's really good because they are making it more affordable. They're doing a good for the world, and because like some teenagers have crooked teeth, they will get bullied. Okay, and their parent cannot afford for them to have braces because it costs like $5,000 or $8,000. But Smell to the Club can offer it for 19,000. So I think they're doing a good service for the world. Like you will have more confidence, you have more straight teeth when you can afford it. It's like making the service available to everyone. Okay, so that's like the one of the growth levers I see on Smart Direct Cloud to expand into more higher income family. And the second growth factor I see on this company is they're expanding into more international market. And they just started expanding, okay, on 2019. So they still got a long way to a lot of room to grow in the international market. Right now they are 16 international market. So as you know, 2020, because of the like people getting sick and stuff, there's no room for expanding on the international market. Like they are entering like French, Spain, Australia, Germany, UK, and the Asian markets as well. So they are making it more affordable for everybody around the world. So when they enter a new market like UK, for the first 2 years, they are going to invest a lot of money to invest a lot of money to like do sales and marketing. Okay, so and after like putting a lot of money in for 2 years, they like it will become profitable after 2 years. So that's the strategy. Okay, I think that's pretty good. And then another thing I want to talk about is they have a another product that nobody like investors don't know about is like their teeth whitening product that make your teeth like more white. And they have this product is the #1 market share in the US. And they also have like electric toothbrush, electric and something like that. Like all like and toothpaste, other dental cares, oral cares product. They sold 12,000 stores, 400 Walmart stores and 12,000 other stores. Okay, and those hardware products and like oral care products make up like around 10% of the revenue. And another thing is that around 20% of the revenue comes from referrals. Okay, so that's pretty good. That's really good. Like 20% comes from referrals. Okay. And what are the? I know this video is kind of getting. It's already 22 minutes. It's already very long, so I try to keep it short. So I'm gonna try to wrap it up. If I make this video 1 hour long, I don't think anybody will watch it. So I gotta hurry up. Okay, another thing, I lost my train of thought. And then another, let me see, what was I thinking? Another thing. Okay, I don't think I've already talked about. Oh, yes, the risk that I worry about. Okay, there's 2 risks that I'm concerned. The first one is they put a lot of money on sales and marketing. Okay, the sales and marketing budget have dropped. I think I took note that how much did they drop? I think it was like around like oh yes, I found it. So 2020 they put 72% of their revenue on sales and marketing, and then most recent quarter they put around 55%. So that's really good, really good. They're improving. Their goal is to get it to around 40 to 45%. So it's still very high. Okay, that's the main concern I have. I would like it for them to drop it to like 10%. That's my that's my favorite number. If they can do it for like drop it 10%, I don't really think they can do it. But their long-term goal is still 40 to 45%. That's a huge concern. And another concern is that when customer buy want to do treatment with Smile Direct Club, they finance it in-house, so they keep the financing in their balance sheet. Okay, they are taking the risk. It's very risky. Okay, so they have account receivable. They have around 230, 40. I don't know. I forgot how much. Around 200 million account receivable. So that's a risk. Okay, so if people stop paying and stuff like that, it's gonna take a hit on the balance sheet. Right now they have around $200 or $300 million in cash. That's pretty good, and they have $700 million on debt. It's because the reason they have so much debt is because like they finance it on the balance sheet. I would like it for them to sell the loan to banks and let them take on the risk, but they keep it in balance sheet. Those are just two concerns I have right now. And another thing is that the CEO is buying shares, and he owns more than 10% of the company. That's really good sign. There's nothing to worry about that. And there are other founders are buying shares as well. And one another director or something is selling. But I'm not too worried about that. As long as the CEO is buying, there's no worry for me. And another growth initiative they are taking is partnering with dentists. Like the dentists now have an orthodontist of two very different like doctors, because dentist is like pulling teeth, do the fillings, like stuff like that. Okay, and they're partnering with them. Currently, they have around like 500 partners, and in the US, there's around more than 130,000 dentists in the US, so they can partner and hopefully they can lower the cost for sales and marketing. Okay, just I know I say a lot in the 26-minute video, and to summarize, Smart Giraffe Club is doing a good service for the world because they are lowering the cost. Instead of charging 5,000 to 8,000 for the same service, they are charging 1,900, 60% cheaper, around 60% cheaper. That's really good. They are doing a great service for the world that I stand by, that I like. And in Smart Giraffe, second, and to summarize, to keep summarizing. So second reason is they're still expanding on the international market. There's still a lot of growth in the international market. Okay, they just started expanding into other countries on 2019. 2020 is, as you know, everybody's doing nothing in 2020. So there's still a lot of growth ahead. And third reason I'm buying the stock is because it's cheap. The valuation is cheap. Invest 10 times sales multiple, $4 billion revenue per year, and it's $50 billion valuation. Smart Giraffe Club, 1.4 billion, 700 million, 2 times sales multiple. Yeah, so that's really cheap. They both have around the same margin, gross margin. I have no idea why its value so different. So that's basically it. So so on Monday I'm gonna put in $1,500. If it drops another 50%, I'm gonna put in another $1,500. If everything looks good, I'm gonna put it in. Yeah, so that's basically it. Thank you so much for watching. And please do your own research. Please don't copy my trade. Yeah, thanks. Please also like and subscribe if you want to.